Hey, good morning, Renee. This is Jay, and in this video, I'm going to show you three things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. You're lucky because I read minds, and the answer is oftentimes in the world of the internet, most business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation the owners have is when they're hiring somebody, they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. So that's resulted in some of these local business owners still raising their hands and saying, hey, I like you, Jake. Can you please do this for me? Shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this business video, you want to take this free attack plan I gave you and do it yourself, you can do that too. So let me show you three things that will set your company above the competition. And not to waste any more of your time or mine, the first thing I want to go over is that we'll be talking about content, citations, and backlinks. Looking at content, this whole thing is really about Google. What does Google think? And what does Google want to rank your sites? Whether that's your Google business profile up in the map pack or getting your website up in the top of Google organic. You want to have at least 1,500 words of content, and that would be keyword rich content. Somebody might type in roof repair Greeley or Greeley roof repair or roofing companies Greeley, something similar to that. We got a pretty good website here. I like the pictures, like the colors. You got a lot of stuff going on. I like the fact the storm chaser clause on there. I was in the roofing industry for a while, mostly back in Minnesota, and we got leads, but occasionally we had to go, knock on doors, and that's just kind of the business. But about actually here, I've been up in Greeley probably 10, 12 years ago at least, and got out of that industry though. And here's your website. Looks really nice. Now let's go over and see their top competitor. And you've got about 700 words of content. Number one company on Google, and it really depends on which keywords I type in, because one of the keywords I typed in, you were up at the top. So you're doing something right. But here's Slaughter Roofing. They got a nice website too. Okay. Another thing that you may not know, we can put keywords behind all these pictures. All right. All these pictures can have keywords underneath them, and Google sees that when they crawl your page. Now we got Martinez. Martinez, in a lot of the keywords that we type in, is number 2. We got Slaughter Roofing, Martinez Roofing, and at least one keyword I saw you were on top. So this is their site. Nice site also. They've only got about 600 or 700 words of words of content also. Now the next thing we're going to do is go to what might somebody type in when they are looking for a roofing company. So they might put in a Greeley Roofing Company. And if they do this, what they're going to see is actually a company called Greeley Roofing Company up in the map pack, T-Bear Roofing, and Martinez Roofing up in the map pack. And then you got Slaughter, first organic, Martinez, second organic, Bob Behrens, and you're down somewhere else. I haven't looked at all this. Basically, once we get past the content with the 1,500 words of keyword-rich content, the next thing we're going to talk about is citations. And citations are to get people up in this map pack. These three companies have more relevant citations than all the other companies below them. And the reason for that is because, let me get this up here. Right here, you've got a little image, and how you get in the map pack is by having your Google business profile up in the map pack, and you want citations. Citations are your name, address, and phone number all over the internet. Now these are all directories. They're also citations, and I want to have more of these than all of the other companies out here. So let's just say that Martinez Roofing has 150 citations. You'd want to have 200, 250 citations. That way you can be up here, and if you beat them by 50 or 100, you'll be staying up here for a while. And organic, we've got Slaughter Roofing, #1, Martinez Roofing, #2, Yelp, this is a citation, this is a directory, Yelp. Bob Barron's, you come down, we've got not too many more, another citation, directory, Better Business Bureau. So we can get you, or you can do it yourself, more citations so you can get up in the map pack. Here you are, let me get to, here's your, well, this is a tool called Ahrefs, and Renee, this is your website data. And actually, you were on top. Somebody's doing something right. With other ones, well, you weren't. Basically, you've got 28 keywords, which is giving you 65 in the traffic. The keywords, and again, keywords, and we'll be talking about backlinks in a moment. Keywords, not all keywords are relevant, and not all of them are going to get you the tops. They have to be keywords that are people that are going to type in. And you want those on your website, on your front. Backlinks, you've got 25 referring domains. And from those 25 referring domains, you've got 27 backlinks. And basically, citation are name, address, and phone number all over the internet. And then you got backlinks, which is another key thing for your website. Backlinks is basically your website communicating with other websites. So backlinks in Google's eyes, that gives you authority or link juice. What you want to do is you want to beat out the competition in every respect. Link juice, simply put, works like site A is pointing to site B. Therefore, site A is acting as link juice, which gives site B more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. But there's more to it than that. The link juice you obtain works a lot more effectively if you have relative sites linking back at you. For example, say you had GAF linking back to you, or some other home-oriented companies ideally would be pointing back to you. That gives you more authority. You don't want to have somebody like Pizza Hut linking back to you, well, because you have Sling Pizzas. So lots of quality backlinks. Some people have like 2,500 backlinks, but well, a lot of those are, they're spammy, so you can have somebody that has 2,500 backlinks and somebody else that has, 180 backlinks, but if they're relevant backlinks, they're going to beat them. All right, this is Slaughter Roofing here. Boy, why is my computer so slow today? All right, so for Slaughter Roofing, we've got 97 keywords, and they've got 166 traffic, okay? 70 referring domains and 144 backlinks, but they're pretty consistently up at the top on organic, okay? And if we look at Martinez Roofing, they've got 112 keywords, giving them 117 in the traffic. These are up here, you could conceivably have, 117 clicks per month. I think usually we're 65, and that's not bad. It just depends on what you want. If you want to have more business, you want to grow your business, well, you want to have more relevant keywords, and you also want to have more relevant backlinks, okay? So they got 83 referring domains and 299 backlinks, okay? So in closing, Renee, basically what we went over was content. You want to have at least 1,500 words of keyword-rich content. Citations, you want to have at least 150 to 100 more citations than the other people in the map pack. So you'll be in the map pack. And then link juice. You need more relevant sites pointing to you guys to show Google that you have the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, well, you can be #1 across Google. Now, I'm a psychic, remember? And I bet you're wondering, what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided today, Renee, and you can do this on your own, and I'm cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 303-913-4779. Again, my name is Jay, and my number is 303-913-4779. Renee, I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.